Think Life Coaching, empowering you to achieve your goals. Hi, folks. Welcome to this third episode on the series of Finding More Clarity. We're currently going through the Olympic season, right? There's all these wonderful sports going on without spectators, of course, thanks to COVID. But it's wonderful, watching all these sports and all these elite athletes and all that. What is one thing common in every single sport that's on display? Goals. No sport is without a goal. You need to have some sort of a target or some outcome that is required to complete a sport, right? That's how you decide who's been the best at it and gold medals and so on and so forth. So why then should we go through life without goals? You need to have specific desired outcomes spelt out clearly. Because if your actions are not directed towards an objective, how do you know if you're on the right path? How do you know if you're doing the right things to get to the right place? How will you know what to do and what not to do? In the famous book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, the second habit is begin with the end in mind. Not having goals can only lead to a directionless life. Imagine a ship without a rudder or a captain and just drifting along. It can never get to its destination because no one even knows what the destination is. So, my friend, if you're seeking more clarity, start planning your goals. See you in the next episode. Hi, guys. Today's episode on our journey towards Clarityville is about the 4 W's. The who, what, why, where questions. So let's look at these questions. Who am I? What am I doing? Why am I doing it? And where am I going? Now, these are fundamental questions with pretty deep meaning. So they're not easy to answer and might take some time to figure out. But they're well worth the effort to try and figure that out. We tend to answer these questions rather superficially. We talk about our jobs, our job titles, our professions, our material gains. But these answers require some self-reflection, a bit of an internal journey. And if you take this internal journey, the answers to these questions will get you clarity on your values, on your goals, on your measures of success, and in general, on your direction in life. You see, one of the consequences of lack of clarity is the difficulty in decision making. And if you get the answers to these 4 W's, that process of decision making becomes a whole lot easier. So are you prepared to start this journey of the 4 W's? I'll see you in the next video. Hi guys, welcome to day 5 of our series on clarity. I remember as a kid when I used to go to school in a particular place that we lived, we used to drive past an army battalion. Now we lived inside a military compound because my dad was in the military. And this army battalion had a stone at the entrance, at the gates, that had its motto inscribed on it. And the motto was, "Bash on regardless." I'm not sure where this phrase originated from, but I find that phrase very motivating. Bash on regardless. At school, I also learnt the Bhagavad Gita as part of our Sanskrit lesson. And one of the verses in the Bhagavad Gita is Karmanye Vadhikaraste Ma Phaleshu Kadachana, which loosely translated means just focus on the job you're doing without worrying about the results. So, what do all these indicate? It pays to stay on the course that you have selected for yourself. So make your choice after deliberation and care and then stick to it. Don't keep chopping and changing, especially not by looking at other people. Of course, you can make some tweaks as you go along, but just remember your path that you've chosen deserves more time. Can you recall when you are in a queue, how we often tend to think that the other queues are moving faster? Think of a supermarket checkout or an airport check-in. We always feel that the other queues are moving faster. And a lot of people tend to queue hop, go from here to there, there to there. But guess what? There's been research on that too. Yeah, research on everything these days. And research has shown that people who choose a queue and stick to it are far more likely to get to the head of the queue sooner. So why don't you adopt that in your life too, or in your career, or in your relationship? Stick to what you've chosen. Doesn't matter if you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel at this stage. Don't get frustrated. Maybe you're not meant to see the light at this stage. Maybe you're not at that part of your journey. You need to move a little bit further before you can see the light. And think of a time when you were driving your car on a highway, a dark highway, no street lights. Only your headlights are showing you the way. How far ahead do your headlights light up the road? A couple of 100 feet? But you still keep driving. Why? You can't see beyond 200 feet. It's pitch dark, but you still drive. Because you have faith in the direction that you're going in. And that's what you need to do with life in order to get more clarity. Have faith in the direction you've chosen and stick to it. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.